Hello, today I'm going to show you how to make this little business card holder. And I have 10 business cards in here, but I think you can fit a few more. This is another one I made, and it's twice as thick, so you can fit twice as many business cards in it. I'm going to show you how to make this one, but I'll also post on my blog the measurements for the larger one. You'll need to start out with a piece of cardstock that measures 6.5 by 4 1/16. On the 6.5 inch side, you'll want to score it at 2, 2 1/4, 4 1/4, and 4 1/2. On the other side, you'll want to score it at 1/4 inch on each side. Now your score marks create these little boxes along the side. On one side, you'll want to cut off the first 2 on each end. So you have something that looks like that. Now you're left with 3 boxes on each side, and you'll want to cut a slit along these little ones up to the score line, just to make these little flaps to help us put the box together. So at this point, you can go ahead and fold in your score lines. Okay, so you should have something looking like this. Now on the top piece, I'm going to use the scallop border punch and just scallop the edge of this one. And then on the other side, I'm going to use the 1 3/8 inch circle punch, and you could really use any kind of circle punch. And just kind of center it and about halfway in. Punch it. So when you put it together, it's easier to get the business cards out of. Okay. Next, you're going to need 3 pieces of designer paper, cut at 3.5 by 1 7/8 of an inch, and you'll need 2 of one design and then 1 of the other. And this is from the Sending Love designer paper that's in the new Occasions Mini. So first, on this first scalloped edge part, you'll want to kind of center your designer series paper and then move it down just a hair. And flip it over, and just take a pen and mark where one of these scallops is in the middle. Then you're going to use your scallop border punch again, and this time I'm going to use it upside down so that I can line up that pin mark. And then when you put it back on here, you can center it again and move it a little bit up so that you have this red border at the bottom. And now you can just adhere it. And I didn't line that up, my punch, as good as I did on my sample. So, then on the middle piece, just adhere it. And then on the last piece, you'll want to put it here, and you could probably go ahead, you probably could adhere it before you punch this half circle, but I've had a lot of trouble with my circle punches breaking on more than one layer, So I wanted to do this in 2 steps. And this bottom part, I just kind of guess where my adhesive should go. And then put it on the top here. And you have to use quite a bit of adhesive on this side because it's got glitter on it and it has a hard time staying put. And the reason I put the adhesive down on the bottom on the cardstock instead of on the designer paper is because when I go to punch this part out, I don't want to gunk up my punch. Okay, so now we can put this together, and you'll want to use some sticky strip and just put it on the top flaps and this little middle tab right here. And you'll do that the same thing on the other side. You don't really need to put any on this bottom piece. Okay, and just remove the backing. And my sticky strip hangs over the side a little bit, but I'll just roll it over and it will be fine. Okay, and this little flap will go on top of the part that has, the long part that has the sticky strip. And then this other long flap will go on top of that. Next, I just cut a little square of Velcro. Now I'm going to take, I've got it stuck together and I took the backing off of both sides, and I'm just going to stick it on the top there. Fold it over and press down. That way the Velcro lines up perfectly. Finally, you take a piece of ribbon, and this is about 16 inches of chocolate grosgrain ribbon, chocolate chip grosgrain ribbon, and just put it under the flap. And tie a knot. And trim off the ends. And then just, you can adjust that whichever side you want it to go on. And there you have it. Thanks for watching.